Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Don't forget to support the channel with a like and subscribe for more updates, and leave your comments and questions below. I will be glad to answer it. So starting with Bitcoin on the daily chart, today in this analysis I'm gonna introduce a lot of channeling because it helps a lot actually to predict the price, of course, and the impulse, if it is a healthy impulse or it is not. And it's a very nice strategy actually to use beside, of course, your Elliott Waves, because of course this is another part. This is a part that it continues Elliott Wave as well as channeling for every impulse. So on the daily chart, as you can see, guys, we are looking to a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Inside your wave F5, you are looking so far for a 5 waves towards the upside. And these 5 waves towards the upside could play many scenarios, right? We're gonna get to these scenarios again, of course, on the daily chart as well, or on the 4-hour chart later on. But what I would like to show here is that this is our base channel taken from the start of the impulse to the 1 and based on the wave 2 here, where we can see, of course, that the wave 4 is also ranging inside this corrective channel. And if you have realized, we are very close to break this corrective channel. And therefore, that's why we are, of course, like struggling in this area, in this zone here, because we are in a very critical position where once we break this channel, therefore, this is a 100% confirmation of a 100K scenario. And by all means, once you break this channel, guys, you want to hit directly this acceleration channel almost towards the upside, which is gonna be around the 78,500. This is, of course, will be your wave 3, your massive and explosive wave 3 towards the upside, in case we have our scenario here as 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Where you want to see the 4, 5, of course, and the 4, 5 even ranging around this and even breaking this channel. It is a very possible even to break this channel and to go massively higher, of course, on our acceleration channel, where you want to break it, of course, and then move higher and higher around your acceleration channel, because of course your wave 5 should be impulsive, right? So we might range, of course, inside this acceleration channel and even moving towards 100K. So therefore, I just want to highlight here on the importance of this level right now and how much critical it is, because once breaking it, it's gonna be a confirmation of a 100K scenario based on channeling, right? And that's why I would like to show some channeling today, because it is a very nice to see. Now, moving on the 1-hour chart here in our wave, this wave here where we are looking at the daily chart, we can see only so far a 1, 2, 3, 4 and unfinished wave 5. Now, if we look inside the 1-hour chart to look closer inside our wave here, if we have here our bullish scenario for the 1-hour chart, we can see that, okay, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yesterday, I was waiting for this wave 5, if you remember, and I made an update video, and it was like for the wave 1, 2, and 3, where we were on the way towards this 1, 2, and then of course it was like invalidated with this wave. However, I mentioned very clearly in the video that there is still an option for a diagonal here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? And if you go back to the updates of Bitcoin, I mentioned that, of course, it is a lower possibility to get the diagonal since we touched the 886. However, don't forget that 886 also is a common target for a wave 2 in a diagonal. Therefore, it is also possible, even knowing that it could be a lower possibility, since we have invalidate an impulse. It was, seems like lower possibility for me. However, it was still a possibility, and it came back, and we did this diagonal, right? For me, even, I mean, this could be a diagonal. This could be your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing, of course, here, your wave 3. This was your wave 3, and then 4 and a 5. Now, it is also very possible that this is one wave of your diagonal. By all means, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, preferably, because now, so far, we did not took the high. We did not took the wave 3 here, where it is the highest price action, if you can see. And that's not good, guys. This is not good. If we end up this impulse over here at this point, that is a totally 100% truncation. And truncation, it means like the wave of 5 could not reach your high. Therefore, preferably, of course, to still get one wave towards the upside. Now, the nice thing that I did here as well is that I placed my channeling again, of course, for this impulse. Because, of course, you want here to look after this impulse. You want to see if this is a real impulse. Actually, it is not, because you don't have like a decisive wave 3 going outside your base channel, okay? And if you remember here with our 1 hour chart, we touch only the 1.27 fib level for your wave 3. And by all means, this might not be a very, it's very clear that it's not a strong impulse, right? Because when you see a 1, 2, you want your wave 3 to move decisively, right? Like clearly outside your base channel, and then move back inside it for a wave 4, having ranging channel, of course, the corrective channel inside it, and then move up again based on the acceleration channel. Even I cannot have an acceleration channel here because it doesn't work. If you want to get your acceleration channel from your wave 1 to your wave 2, and based on your wave 3, look at your acceleration channel. It's 100% parallel to your base channel, which it doesn't work at all, of course, as an impulse. And in that case scenario, of course, if you don't have a wave 3 that you can base your channel on it, then therefore you cannot have a real acceleration channel. And that means, of course, that your impulse here is not a real impulse, is not an impulse. It might be a diagonal as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, it is preferably that you, of course, still have one more wave towards the upside to take this high here. Otherwise, this is a truncation, guys, and this means a reversal. Okay, this is a signal. In that case scenario, of course, we want to have one more wave 5 towards the upside. It will not be very, very strong. Actually, it's gonna be, of course, low because, of course, it's just a small like continuation of this diagonal here as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So this is what we are expecting for today, possibly. So if we look as well inside this 15-minute chart, if you want to look closer as well, you are looking here at your base channel. I'm gonna even have, one for the small 15-minute chart base channel, but it works very, very beautiful. So in this, if you can see in this wave 3 of your diagonal, where you can see 1, 2, and 3, your wave 3 here has already started exactly. Of course, let's make it easier to see, guys. Here we go. So This is your base channel taken of course from your wave 1, and based on your wave 2 you can see your wave 3 has decisively went out exactly out of this channel. Very, very beautiful. However, look at your corrective channel here. The corrective channel of course has been broken. It went very, very deep towards the downside and even touching the 0.618. And this is what I want to show you here, guys. Finally, we got a live example on our trading chart where we can see a hit of a 0.618, but was not invalidated because we did not hit the wave 1 zone for an impulse. And this is a very beautiful example where we can see that if you hit the 0.618, it's not a total invalidation of your diagonal, your impulse, sorry. It is, of course, only once you touch the wave 1 zone is the 100% invalidation of an impulse, okay? And here beautifully we can see an A, B, a C inside this channel hitting of course the 0.618, and then moving up again with our 1, 2, 3 and possibly 4 and a 5. Now of course yeah, internally maybe this of course has finished an impulse. So if we go in the 5 minutes here, yeah, you can see a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not nice. Yeah, it's not nice, guys. Yeah, so this is an indication of the truncation. Yeah, as we said, so we have uncompleted impulse towards the upside where it plays a role of wave 5, and you can see a very, very strong correction towards the downside. We try to break the correction channel here and then enter again inside the base channel for another wave. But yeah, it doesn't work here actually. However, yeah, since we are in a diagonal and I can consider here my wave 3 has finished here with this one. So of course this correction channel doesn't belong of course to this impulse, and we should stop of course already here with just having our wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already finished, and now possibly we are looking for a retracing. So this is a channeling for the 15-minute chart. If it is interesting for you guys, it has a lot of beautiful scenarios where we saw a hit of 0.618 without invalidating the impulse, but looking at a truncation to a very, very close, in a very close, and zoom inside the price action and see how the truncation has affected, of course, where it did not finish even a wave 5 towards the upside. So yeah, after this, what we are looking for now, of course, if this is a retruncation now, and the indication says so, of course we have to watch, guys, if we get one more leg, of course, and then yeah, and then move down. If not, then of course we're moving down. It's a reversal sign. And already on the 4-hour chart we have of course hit here our targets. Again, we have confirmed again that okay, this is a very strong position and very strong target. And remember our channeling on the weekly and daily, where we have our channel, our corrective channel, of course, coming from all these highs before, right, from the top here, where of course we are looking to break it. Now of course if we don't break it today, yeah, you have to note that of course we might see a very clear retracement after this, which it's gonna be like kind of an A, B and a C. And why I'm saying here it might be a B, because if it is truncated, guys, if that is a truncation, it might transform it into 3 ways. Okay, it might transform this impulse, which is supposed to be an impulse, to A, B, and a C. And by all means, you have A, B, and a C, therefore expanding flat and yeah, towards the downside, guys. So this is it for a Bitcoin price prediction. I don't want to move, actually for the possibilities, I said, okay, I want to mention it. But okay, let's do it very fast. I know that the video is longer this time, but yeah, very, very important information that yesterday I spent a lot of time on it. Of course, for you guys to present it today. And yeah, so let's see the possibilities now. So our possibilities are the 100K scenario, of course, which is now a 40%, still 40%, because of course we need to check all these scenarios first and then says, okay, we are towards the wave 3 of a wave of the 100K. So a wave 1 in diagonal hitting is 72K. So exactly, this is exactly what we have. This is the highest scenario now, by the way, guys. So let's start thinking about the percentage. This is your highest possible scenario where we have hit a wave 1, of course, for your wave 2 as a next, and then a move towards the upside. So possibly this is your highest. A wave C in a diagonal shape of expanding flat finishing, yes. So our expanding flat, if you remember, after finishing ABC here, where your C has finished exactly on the white C, and then we are looking to an expanding flat finish. So by all means, now you are looking for a big zigzag. However, this scenario now has ended as bullish. So of course, yeah, I mean, we are not really very bullish, guys, now, because of course, yeah, we have even finished 2 scenarios so far, 1 and 2. Yeah, and we might of course move to the bearish one. So in the multiple 1-2-1-2 scenarios, 100K, so of course if you have multiple 1-2-1-2-1-2, then of course you want to see a wave 3 towards the upside. Now of course, even if you have a 1-2-1-2-1-2 triple 1, so you need to see a move towards the downside for a wave 2. Therefore, possibilities now, of course, the highest possibility was in the bullish was this one, which we are in diagonal, of course, of a wave 1. And now we are looking for a wave zigzag or a wave 2 in a diagonal. So therefore, I'm going to give this now a higher possibility. And by all means now, this I'm going to keep it high just because anyway, I have to delete this since we have hit the target, but I'm going to keep it that this is related to here. This one possibility is related to this one. Okay, guys? Because here after hitting the wave 1, now as bearish, you are in wave 2 after the diagonal. Okay, so possibly, of course, we have hit it, and I'm keeping it because we still have a little bit small lag here, if you remember, for your wave 5 to finish it. In case we hit this little leg of wave 5, then we finish this diagonal, we check it, and if we move down, of course, therefore, yeah, we are in wave 2. Don't forget that at the same time, we have checked a wave C for a diagonal shape because we already got a diagonal, 5 waves towards the upside. The same for multiple 1-2-1-2. Yeah, so this one, of course, then we need a wave 2, is still a small one towards the downside. So therefore, of course, bearish short-term scenario. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments and likes. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.